that you know all the facts and all the news and all the stuff, and that's why I have to. What happened on the TikTokers, the Snapchatters, the Twitters?
Today is, what is today's date? The 24th of June, 2022. The Supreme Court overturned abortion today, overturned Roe versus Wade today.
Yes. What are your thoughts on that, sir? My thoughts are very different.
There's so many different theories on why, though.
Yeah,
That's the whole thing. Like, I've been told several times I don't have ovaries or a uterus. I'm not supposed to have an opinion.
You got balls.
Exactly. And a daughter, an 18-year-old daughter. So
yeah.
So I can have an opinion. Screw y'all. But like, yeah, I believe whatever you, first of all, as a black man in America, I'm not stepping on nobody's right to do nothing because I know what it feels like to have your rights stepped on.
Yeah.
So it don't matter if I agree with the right or disagree with the right.
Let people do whatever the hell they want to do. Yeah.
Like, as far as racist goes, you can be as racist as you want.
Just leave me alone.
Just leave me alone. Yeah, because like, if you into my personal space, then mean you have a personal issue and I will personally settle it. But if you want to be over there and scream nigger, 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 hate, 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 that make you feel better, go feel better.
At least you putting out good energy to the world. You feel good. It goes back into the world.
That's fine. Like, this America, you have a right to your opinion, how you feel, what you think, what you choose to learn, what you don't. Those are all rights that I'm never going to infringe on.
Mm-hmm.
So I would never infringe on anybody's right to do anything with their body.
Mm-hmm.
But on the same note, they're saying, a lot of people are saying, well, it's just because white people are scared that their birth rate is dropping off so bad that they have to force white women to have children.
White people, that ain't going to change it. It ain't going to change it. If your birth rate is going down and biologically things are happening that is causing y'all not to be able to have more babies, y'all might get 2, 3 more.
Here's the thing. If the birth rate is already dropping, you
it's going to keep dropping.
The minorities to have more kids too because you stand it. They're actually going to have more because they don't have the resources to leave the state.
And we can have babies.
County that has just outlawed it.
Yeah, so but we can have babies too. There's no shortage of us getting pregnant. We don't plan pregnancies. They just happen. We don't be like, oh, we're thinking about having a baby. No, they just like, oh, we up and pregnant. Like, so this so easy. You just, I know a man who could touch a girl and she get pregnant.
Right. Yeah, I know a couple.
I don't touch them. I don't hug them. I just stay distance. Like, don't touch me. So you just be impregnating girls. But yeah, that's just not bright. And not saying that white people have exhibited many bright qualities.
I swear they don't think all their plans.
All the way around.
How about these laws that just passed in other states, not necessarily where we live, where they're talking about, oh, you can't teach anything that might make somebody feel bad. Well, all of American history makes me feel bad as a black man. So my whole thing is, when black people get together and turn these laws on their head and be like, and start suing them.
Yep. Because it applies to us.
They're gonna be like, but it's the truth. No, but it makes me feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want me to tell my truth because it makes your kids feel bad.
So we got to eliminate a lot of things.
So either everybody's going to tell the truth or nobody's going to learn a goddamn thing.
Mm-hmm. But that's the truth because they don't put laws in place or set up meters and metrics based on anybody but themselves.
No. So they never think about if this law gets flipped on us. They think, oh, we're going to use this against them or we're going to get what we... There's always a flip side.
And it happens so much worse for them when they put drugs in our communities. Look what it looks like now. Zombie land. Now they got to have clean needle clinics and it's getting out of hand because of this. Well, we had to deal with it. And most of those crack babies are doctors and lawyers and stuff now. So we just get a little stronger. That's about it. So with this Roe versus Wade thing, and if that is true to stop white women from having abortions, for one, it's not gonna stop them from having abortions. They're gonna go cross lines, they're gonna do whatever they gotta do, and that's just gonna happen.
Have since the beginning of time. When
abortions didn't start with doctors.
there are still ways.
Yeah. So
And there are
they're
plenty of ways you can do it without a
naturally.
I mean, I don't even want to get into all of that, but there's
Yeah.
certain things you can drink, certain things you can eat, depending
Yeah.
on what part of the world you in. There's certain ways
You
there are
can do
abortions
things.
in the Bible. So we're not even gonna go there though. We're not gonna go there though. We're not gonna go
Yeah, but I mean, but they want us to continue to have abortions. But let's say the theory is that it's going to increase the white population, which it scientifically can't be possible if their birth rate is going down. That means all the white population is being affected by that. All of the white population is having trouble with giving birth, period. Whether they have abortions or not, they're having problems with getting pregnant and having giving birth. So that's not going to change anything. But say it does allow white people to start having babies. They're still the minority in this world and the minority in this country. So well, we got to remember, Latinos put white on check. Indians put white when they come in this country and check. Africans, when they come in this country, they don't check black, they don't check African, they check white. Most of the people who check white ain't white. But let's say it's a half and half. One black woman can have 3 babies in 1 year. I'm just saying, we will have 2 babies in 1 year. But it's not
have a set of twins and another baby, or
yeah, well, I'm saying back to back.
I know what you meant.
You know, but it is very common.
I know.
Very common. We have to be very careful after having a baby to not get pregnant.
Once y'all start, y'all turning it backwards.
Yeah.
I was gonna say black women, but brown women.
I mean, anybody that's not white. Basically, once one pop out, and you better be careful the next couple of months because you will have another baby, and then another one, and then another one, and you'll have them until you just can't have them no more.
Before you get pregnant, 90% of the time you have unprotected sex, the sperm reaches the egg. It just doesn't attach to the wall.
Yeah. All balls be juicy, and they be like,
technically, conception happened, and that's an abortion. You can go to jail for that now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's natural, and your body did it.
Yeah.
But once your wall has gotten attached to, and then it's like, hey, everything can stick.
Mm-hmm. So, but that's only going to increase the population of black and brown people. I can't stand her.
Well.
Yeah. And that's just going to still make it be a greater amount of black people. I'm just saying black people. I don't say black and brown. If you ain't white, you black. Whatever. We'll talk about that another time. I ain't got time to keep saying black and brown people. Y'all know where y'all come into the spectrum. One end or the other. Love y'all cultures, ethnicities, not knocking that, all the other stuff. Black people will continue to have babies at an alarming rate that's going to end up making them the minority anyway. Whether
they might speed this whole process up.
Yeah, this will
through what they're doing.
People be doing it, and people don't use condoms.
Well,
they be doing it.
I wouldn't know. Right about now, I'm not part of that. I'm not in that part of the population.
Part of the doing this society.
I'm the done it population.
But yeah, we'll see what comes from that. My opinion about Roe versus Wade. It is very different from many women. I don't believe anyone has the right to talk about what you do with your body. I believe you should have every right for that. I don't believe in fighting for a right to kill something or kill a being. I'm not against abortion. I'm not for abortion. It's whatever you choose to do is whatever you choose to do. But I don't feel what you say.
That's why I stay away from the opinion side. I don't have an opinion because I can't have an opinion.
Like you do what you want to do. What you
my opinion is that's your choice.
Yeah, it's your choice. I don't think anyone has the right to put that out.
If I'm the father of that baby, I would like you to have a conversation with me. But if you chose not to, it probably just means I'm not going to deal with you no more anyway. Because you wasn't going to consider me in something like that. You ain't going to consider me in a whole lot of other stuff. So
wouldn't that be true if you get pregnant by someone and you don't have a conversation or feel as though you need to have a conversation with that person or have the input because they're the parent too. They're not carrying, but they doing something. They did something. It's still a energy, physical, whatever attachment. Would you shouldn't mess with that person after that. That's telling you basically a real thing. Like, no, we don't have a future. To not even in regards of respect to have a conversation with that person. You was good enough to lay down with them, all naked and raw.
I agree with all.
What's the problem with having a simple conversation?
Saying, look, not ready to have this child. This, that, and the third. Like,
yeah.
Whether it's cool or not, I mean, the decision is still your decision, but like at least had a conversation.
Because you don't know what that conversation could have brought about. It can lead to like other things within the relationship later on or in the relationship. It just whatever, but it gives that person the option to see where you're going. It's totally unfair to just not, or I wouldn't say unfair. I would say it lets you know where you are in a relationship with someone or are with that person. And you gotta take it for face value.
And it's weird. I think it's weird if we're having sex and you don't want to have a conversation with me. You're willing to have sex with me, but you ain't willing to really talk with me about some serious shit.
Oh, come on, that ain't weird. You know, people ain't that important if you want to, you have sex with people that ain't that important.
Yes. I was thinking about having regular sex with somebody. I wasn't thinking about
accidents happen possibly. But
Well, like
now you're supposed to care about people that you have sex with. You should. That's the objective. You should do that, but it doesn't always happen.
People should be nice. Things should be fair and even.
Yeah.
But
then that shows you what kind of relationship you have with the person based on what kind of conversations and things happen. But my thing about Roe worse versus Bellini, why can't I say it? Roe worships. I can't say it. That thing they overturned today. Like I say, I'm not for or against it. I believe every person has a choice to do whatever they decide to do. I'm just not, I can't say I'm not an advocate for it, but it's a bill based off of saying, like, when you look at it morally, it's a bill based saying I have the right to kill a being. Because technically, we know it's a being. It is a being inside your body. If you're a woman and you ever were pregnant, you feel it. It's a being. It's a life. It's an alien life. It's weird as a parasite.
I was told my whole life, I brought you in this world, I take you out.
Right.
And I believed that woman until I was about at least 13, 14 years old, that she really would take me out and replace me with another one who looked just like me. And she promised me that one would listen. She said, oh, he'll listen. I know he will.
I got 2 kids and I will. And if they ever see this, I will take you. I brought you in this world. I'll take you out of this world. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Yeah. So anyway, but I can't like, abortion rights, for abortion. It just doesn't sound right.
Yeah, like because theoretically, I'm probably against it. But in all actuality, there are situations and things where I'm all for it. Like I'm not going to step up and be a hypocrite. Yeah, and be like, you're bad. Everybody what they supposed to do. Nope. And what's for their body and what's for their life and not my business. Yeah. Unless it's my baby, in which case I have that much say in it. I can give my opinion. Yeah. But that goes to show with a lot of things with our government and having input on, that should be a part of like how religion is state and God is separate, state and the person's it's supposed to property. Be, but they keep lately they've been trying to overlap it more and more and take it back to the 1700s. And I'm just
go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, like, share, stop cat, comment, ring that bell. Undomesticated John on all